How can you do a fast, quick car photography that anyone that just walked into your dealership and started working for you will be able to produce the same result as the manager of a dealership that has been working there for years? Let's see how. Hi, this is Sean with Glo3D. In this video, I'm going to show you with just 4 minutes of 360 car photography, how you will be able to create a complete set of photos, as well as a complete 360 spin with custom backgrounds, a complete video tour production quality, as well as automatic syncing to your website and auto post of those videos to your social media with backlinks to your website. So let's review it as we go into 2024. So when you open Glo3D app, this is what you will see, and I'll start with a plus, which is starting a new one. And you can scan the VIN number. In this case, we're going to scan the VIN number. Or you could also put the stock number. If it is automatically synced to your inventory management, then the stock number would also work. So in this case, I'm going to just scan the VIN. Very easy. Our system automatically detects it, and it also records a picture of it. Then you determine, is it a used car or new car? In this case, it's a used car. Then I'll go next. Car it is a SUV, and then we start with the exterior 360. So when you say start exterior 360, it will show you the outline where, in this case, it is starting from the passenger side. So you do have the option to change it. It depends on what the movement is, and you can just change the start position, but in this one, we're gonna keep it. On the top right, you have the option to go ultra wide if you don't have a lot of space. So let's just look at it here. So here we have ultra wide. That means I can get fairly close to it. That's about, I would say, a couple of feet from the car. I could also do wide angle, which means I have to get further back. In general, if you're doing a wide angle or standard lens is a better option. In Android, it will be standard lens. In iPhone, you want to use the wide or also a standard lens, depends on what your iPhone is. But in general, that standard lens will give you much higher quality in capture. It also prevents the car to come out of being warped as you walk around it. But the downside is that you do need more steps. As you can see here, you would need enough space to go around. For here, for the purpose of this video, as you can see, we don't have a lot of space to walk around, so I'm going to just use ultra wide. But again, if you do have that option to use wide or the standard lens, it's always better to use that to make the walk around easier. On the lower left, you will see the position you are considering to the car type, and you also have the exposure. So for exposure, it's really about lighting, so you always want to keep it on auto as much as possible. Unless you notice the auto is not giving you a good response, then once you have the setup done and you just line it up. So for the height of the camera, should you get it here? Should you get it here? Should you get it here? For the actual spin, you like to typically have it where, let's say, closer to the ceiling of the car, the roof of the car. So if you're doing an SUV, you want to hold it a little bit higher. If you're doing a, let's say, sedan car or sport car, then you would need to do it lower. So in this case, that's almost close to the roof of the car. That's where I keep it. I'll get close enough, and I'm happy with everything, and then I'll start capture. When you do capture, it counts 3, 2, 1. You always want to keep this with your 2 hands, so it creates some sort of a gimbal and helps with a stabilization. And other than that, the only rule really is to try to keep it as steady as much as you can and be able to basically go around the car and see the entire car at all time. That's the big, rule that you would like to follow, is to see the car for the entire time as you walk around it. And as you can see, once you go back to the first screen, it's going to automatically stop. So once I did the capture, I'm going to just test it to see if I like it. And once I'm happy with the result, I'll go next. And now it's going to take me to the next step where it is exterior close-ups. So now I start with exterior close-up. The first one is gives the prompt. So what is nice about Glo3D app is it will tell the photographer what's the next photo. Even in the actual settings, you could set up what kind of lens you want for a specific shot. So this makes the thinking and judgment and decision making out of the picture for the photographer. So this one is driver door open, and the wide angle is the lens. So let's do this angle. If for any reason I'm not happy with the result, I would like to retake it, I can just do that, go ultra wide. Depends on what the standard is and what your management set up, or if you are a manager, what you set up for your dealership. And now let's go to the next. Now we do rear door open. There we go here. Now we have the front foot. Here we have the roof. So all these photos that we're capturing, you can decide, or the management can decide, if you want to have them in your photography standard or you don't want to have them. So you can fully customize the capture order You can order of how many you want, in what order you would like to capture, what part you want to start, and the idea is to make it closer to the photography standard that you have for your dealership. So once you're done with the exterior, now we start with the interior shots. It starts with the ultra wide from the front. So if you look at it, it automatically sets with the ultra wide, and you would like to use the ultra wide so that you can sort of cover as much as possible from the front. Let's say this one, I wasn't very happy, so I'll just go back. And now I'm gonna do from the front, entertainment. Now I'll do the back. So this, I'll use the ultra wide as well. There you go. Now I have this switch controls. Now driver side control comfort. And that's it. We're completed the capture. And now next I'm going to show you how this just 4 minutes we spent is going to turn into all the content I explained to you at the start of the video. Now that we're back at the office trying to see what the result is, from that, let's say 10-15 minutes that we spend doing the panoramic captures, the walk around, use the gimbal and everything, that's all you will do. From there, our AI system and our servers will take it from there and convert that, let's say 10 minutes process into a complete set of photos, a beautiful 360 spin with custom backgrounds, and we'll turn that into a video tour where we'll automatically sync it to your inventory, social media, your website, and literally everywhere. And social medias would be Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and many other platforms, and we'll link them all back to the BDP page where you want people to take actions on the listings. So now let's look at it. So this is a sample we did. And as you can see, this is the spin with a high point view and with a custom background. The background could be anything. It could be your actual store, or it could be one of the 200 different samples we have indoor, outdoor, photo booth style where you guys can use. We automatically apply the headers and footers where we have our graphic design team work with you to make that happen. And so the spin is one of the results. We automatically apply the hotspots, as you can see. And basically this area is what you would see in your website. And the top parts are what adds the interior, high quality. Many platforms don't permit high quality images, but since we are rendering them directly from Glo3D servers, this is the quality we get. So this is super high quality comparing to any other solution that out there. And on top of that, this automatically adds the hotspot. Let's say the rear side open, you could look at it if let's say this is the sunroof, it is going to show it. And on top of that, if you use the panoramic camera, which we did in that video, it costs about $500, but in my opinion is a very good and big investments that we highly recommend. It is really about creating more engagement with your audience. And this way you will be able to move around, see it from different angles. And if you have, let's say, rear view, then here you will be able to basically look at that rear view as well. So on top of everything we just saw, we also automatically generate a video tour. So you can click here to see the video tour. Let's click. So now we have the video tour. As you can see,
welcome to Car Sales King, Chicago's trusted dealership.
Video tour has a natural language narration. That means every video, even if you have two exact things, are different.
A pre-owned 2019 Volkswagen Atlas has 105,000 miles.
It goes over the specs, the main
Experience
specs.
German engineering at its finest with our pre-owned 2019 Volkswagen Atlas.
And then it goes over the spin.
Entertainment.
And then it goes over
Control.
the features.
CIB, backup-matic QR code. Visit our website.
And then it comes at
for
the
more
end with the
information,
QR code that if you
availability,
scan,
and pricing.
it is going to bring back
Great
customers
quality at a great
into
price.
your BDP page where you
Visit
wanted
us
to take
test drive
action.
this car
It
and
also
similar
is going to add a link to the BDP page in the description, creating a lot of
Thank you for
backlinks,
watching
which
this video.
eventually
And please
also
don't forget
helps
to like
your
and follow our
SEO
channel
of your
to receive
website,
daily
your
new
domain,
listings
as well as
from
the
your
page,
neighborhood.
because you get a lot of backlinks from different videos to it. With that said, this is our complete solution. As you probably noticed, let's say if you spend a few minutes more to do the interior panoramic, it will pay back because not only it will shown in the actual 360 virtual tour, it will also be part of the video tour, which creates more appealing view than just having an image. With that said, if you like to try this firsthand and get a sample account, please use the link in the comments and description to book a demo with our team, where we're going to set that up for you, as well as we can go over other dealers that are using our system, how it looks in their website, how it is specifically helping them to increase more traffic, generate more engagement, and at the end of the day, help the bottom line to increase sales. Thank you for watching.